for us to start recording.
It triggered. You know what? It's funny because I can always tell when someone is a native English speaker when they do those mistakes. You know someone is a native English speaker when they say shit like "cut off," or they are misusing the words where, or there, and there, or your and your. You know they're native English. That is some bullshit that only native English speaking people do. I don't know why.
I can't.
It's only native English speaking people.
Like,
no foreign English speaker makes these mistakes. It doesn't work.
Though a lot of people here, yeah.
Before was is.
There's a damn shrimp on her end.
Yeah, I don't understand how could have turned into could off. Why do they say could off?
No, it's in their shit. Okay.
Why could off? No one says this ever. True, it's because they say it before they learn to write it, which makes it always obvious when someone is a native English speaker because they speak the language before writing it. And so they do these very common mistakes that out them as native English speakers.
Well, I say y'all. Is that one of them? I bet it is.
Called out. I mean, it's somewhat similar in German as well. There's also some that okay. The thing that pisses me off easily said and written wrong so often and so commonly that the official grammar adapts it. I'm pretty sure most languages work like that, but in German it pisses me off because they do it because people are stupid. Like, the reason the words change is because people wanna be ghetto and then think that education is stupid. They wanna be tough ghetto bitches, and then they reinvent language and it sounds stupid.
It does.
It sounds dumb. No one likes this. The only thing I do like a lot though that Germany is getting better at is every language has this, but they are starting to Englishify a few more words, which is very nice because how do I put this? What's a good example? How do I put this? German has always used English words, but we Germified the English word, which is really annoying because whenever I have a native English speaker with me, they think I'm mispronouncing the English word, but that's just how the Germans say the English version of the word.
Yeah, I understand.
If that makes sense. I'm trying to think of a word right now that we literally take the English word, but we pronounce it German and we just have it's just more or less a German word. Like Fischsticks? No, Chad told me that people unironically call them Fischstäbchen. I don't know a single person that calls them fucking Fischstäbchen, bro. Everyone says Fischsticks.
Aluminum. Yeah, some people.
You have it a lot too in the Netherlands? Yeah.
Pronounce it like aluminium, but I don't like it that way. It's aluminum. Okay.
Fischstäbli? Who the fuck says that? No one says that, bro.
I've never heard of that.
As a Japanese speaker, one recognize a loan word if you don't Japanify it. Yes! Is that what it's called? Like, we loan... Oh my god, that's actually such a good explanation. We loan words from the English language, but we can't say it English.
Yeah.
If you say it English, they won't understand it. You have to Germify the word, else it doesn't work. They don't understand it otherwise. You can't take the actual
you have to use the
literal English word without giving it its German flair. They will not understand. Yeah, exactly. We take the English word, but we pronounce it and put it into our grammar, basically. Sometimes that alters the pronunciation quite a bit. I'm trying to think of a word that has a very altered pronunciation, but I can't right now.
I can't either. I'm
One that is
American, but still.
not as easy. I mean, one that is pretty easy to understand is, for example, we have the word computer, right? It's a computer.
Word.
But when I go to my mom, I'll be like, yo, mom, can I be on your computer? It's like, you make it a German pronunciation. Germans don't call it computer. It's not a computer.
What do you call it?
If I ask my mom for her computer, I'm like, hey, mom, can I have your computer?
Oh, okay.
It's a computer.
Yeah, you pronunciate the U. Okay. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Oh my god, one thing, the one thing is so embarrassing. When I say, oh shit, cool. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But in German, we don't say cool. We say, oh, that's cool.
Koi?
When I go to my mom and she shows me something, I'll just be like, oh, cool.
What?
Like, oh, that's cool.
It kind of sounds like
Koi.
a Cool Whip or something, but I never did.
We don't say cool. Even though it's
Koi?
pronounced the exact same way.
Koi.
When my mom's showing me something and when I say, oh, that's cool, I'll just be like, oh, cool.
Koi?
That's cool. Yeah, I don't
No,
know if we do that. But
What?
German does this a lot. And it's become more and more with the modernization of like technology. Because most tech comes with English words. So we borrow more and more and loan more and more English words.
It's okay. You'll
It's like Kool-Aid.
steal everybody's food and pretend it's ours. So.
Is there any
That's
fun
fine.
German
That's
internet
fine.
slang? There are some,
Before you
but
come for me, can you think of one?
I'm so scared of
food
being cancelled because one of them, okay,
that the U.S. made?
no one say the words. Let me just explain. Okay, we have a word in German that we use when we address our bros funnily, and it sounds
And the wish
unfortunately
comes
very
from
similar to the
Hungary.
N-word,
Oh.
but it is not the N-word, obviously, but it says similar. Yeah, Buska has an aneurysm.
always
Yeah, it's the
suspicious
D word.
Italian.
It starts with a D. Yeah.
Sorry, mine's wondering. I should pay more attention to her.
Chat, don't. Stop it. Chat, shut the fuck up. Don't fucking say it.
What?
Obviously, it's not a bad word. It's a completely normal word, but like, yeah, it's very popular amongst German. My sister always says that too.
Well,
Yeah.
what's that? What's Duden? What's that mean?
So many casualties. You mean Schlimak?
What?
Yeah, it basically means fatty if you translate it, but it's not used that way, if that makes sense. Like, yes,
How?
the literal translation would be fatty. If you translate the word, it would mean fatty, but that's not what we use it for. It's just like, it's literally used as bro. Like,
Oh.
or chubby. Chungus, basically, but we don't use it as a literal word to describe someone who is large. It is literally just what we use to, instead of bro.
Like
So we
comrade.
don't call our bros bro, we call them that word, which is basically fatty, but it's not used in terms of, like in context of fat.
Hey, Chunkus Munkus,
Tease it for,
come
oh lord,
here.
he coming? No, it's literally just bro. The word literally just means bro. Or Buddha.
Oh my
But I think that's more like the Gen Z slang. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, what is another loan word that we have in German? So yeah, I always feel weird when saying cool to my mom because people think I can't pronounce cool or computer. Like I know it's pronounced computer, but if I say that, my mom would understand. It doesn't work that way.
You just add more pronunciation to the U. I mean,
Orange? Okay.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Okay. I wouldn't say the word orange is a loan word from English because technically, okay, In a literal sense, yes. Officially, I don't think so. But yes, we don't call an orange orange. We call it orange.
What?
We may have taken the English word and literally just pronounced it German. It's an orange.
Oh, Hanja. Oh, Hanja. I can't do that shit.
But
yes,
technically
teach me
speaking,
more
sure,
German
maybe it's
that
a
I
loan
can't
word, yes.
say.
Yeah, it's both the color and the fruit, like
I'm sorry I kill in your
orange.
language.
Orange.
I can't.
Yes.
No. Orange. No.
The what now? Apparently strike, kek, cookie, kek. Strike. I've never heard a German say strike or kek. We have the word cakes, in case that's the one. I've never heard a German say kek, I don't think.
That's kind of like a...
And we have...
Okay.
Yeah, we do have pullover, which is literally a sweater. We do say a pullover. Oh, is it Streik? Ah, Streik. Dude, I am so in my English. I pronounced it English and see, that's what I'm saying. You can't use an English loan word and pronounce it English because then a German won't know what the fuck the word is. But yes, of course, Streik. Yes, we have the word Streik, but we don't say strike. We say Streik. Yes. Yeah, it's a strike. I am German, yes.
Wait, how do you say what? Did they really
Want to teach Buska German so you speak it more often? I literally said, if you take an English word and you don't pronounce the German won't know. Like, if you go to Germany and you're like, oh, are they striking? Everyone's like, strike? Strike? What the fuck is a strike? And then you're like, strike. And it's like, now it makes sense. Now we understand. So if you give me an English word and I pronounce it German because we're talking, sorry. Bro, 1, 2, 3, repeat. If you give me a German word, but I pronounce it English, the meaning is gone. Like, I can't go to my mom and take an English word and pronounce it English. She won't know what I'm saying. I have to pronounce it German, else she doesn't get it.
I understand.
They sound similar to you.
That'd be like coming from...
But like, there is a difference between someone saying strike and strike.
It'd be like coming from England.
I know they sound similar to you and you know what you're trying to say, but a German won't understand if you are replacing the word strike with
of
strike.
The United States.
It doesn't make sense. They will be like, huh? They won't get it. They'll just be like, I don't, what you trying to say? Oh yeah, and a hose in German is Hose.
What?
So again, if you pronounce the word hose, no one will know you're talking about pants. You have to pronounce it Hose. Else they won't understand that you're talking about pants.
Oh. The only thing I refer to as hose are pantyhose.
In German, do you say baguette? No, we say baguette in German. We say baguette.
Okay.
Wait, really? Yes. If you see the word hose, Hose, in Germany, and you pronounce it hose. Let's assume you go into a store. It's literally a pants store, and it says blue, or it just says what word would be similar with English? Orange pants. You say the word orange hose. Orange hose. If you go to the counter and you say, hello, excuse me, please, can I have the and you look towards the sign and you point and you say, "Can I have the orange hose?" They won't understand what you're saying. It doesn't make sense in German. You have to Germify it. If you don't Germify it, they won't understand what you're saying. You have to point and you have to be like, "Hey, can I have the orange hose?"
I can't say that though.
You literally have to say orange hose.
Oh,
Orange hose and orange hose won't make sense. They're not interchangeable.
Oh. Yeah, I think I would get beat up in Germany.
Sense.
Every time I try to say a German word, it sounds horrible.
Does German have muted E's at the end? I'm thinking. Probably, but I'm thinking. Hold up. I'm thinking. Do we have muted E's? I'm thinking.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, sometimes you can be lucky and you find a German who understands English, and then they might understand you anyways, but it's rare, especially if you go shopping or into a restaurant or anywhere, because you will depending on where you're from, you will very quickly come to realize how old the population of Germany is.
Oh.
When I go anywhere to eat or shop, there is a bunch of like mid-20s people, sometimes mid-30s. In Germany, if you go somewhere, chances are half of the staff is in their like 50s. You'll very quickly come to realize that once you visit Germany, the population is very, very old.
That's
a lot of service staff anywhere is old as fuck. Germany is a very old-lived country with lots of older and elderly populations.
You consider that old? Bro.
Because a lot of the younger people, especially successful younger people, either work in higher up positions or they move away. It's a very, very...
What the heck?
Should I say upwards or downwards trend? It's upwards for the youth, but downwards for Germany. But basically, a lot of successful German people that are young either won't work service jobs because they're too smart for them, or they move away from Germany or work in higher positions. There is rarely any in between, so you'll quickly come to realize that lots of the service population is old as fuck in Germany. We have a chronic oldness in Germany, which is getting to be very difficult. Lots of companies in Germany actually genuinely shut down because there is no youth to keep the company alive.
Oh gosh.
And the current population of the company is too old. They either retire or can no longer work. Is there a reason? Yes. The main reason for that is a lot of the this is probably the same in most other countries too. But I don't care what it is with other country, but in Germany, the main reason the population in the service industry is so old is because a lot of younger people nowadays with access to good education or social media realize that Germany is not the promised great country it preaches to be. So they move away. So most successful young people either go in higher position that are far above service industry, which leaves the service industry to still die out because it's old, or they're successful enough to move to other countries. Because the jobs are just worth more. Because I'm gonna be honest, okay, I say this in the nicest way possible, but these service industry jobs in Germany are ass. The only reason you can stay above waters when working these exploitatory jobs is living off of the social safety net in Germany.
She started off by
or you work extreme shifts, extreme hours every single day. all week, every month, and you literally work yourself to death.
Oh gosh.
So, what countries did I move to? Lots of Germans, very popular, moved to Sweden, Norway, Netherlands, and Belgium.
Oh.
Those are probably the most popular ones that Germans like to migrate to. You will also come to realize that a lot of the population, especially at capitals and border areas, will literally still speak German, even though it's no longer Germany. Oh, and Switzerland! Sorry. Yes. And Switzerland. Thank you. Yes, and Switzerland. Germany also likes to migrate a lot to America, but very specific places. I don't know which ones, but it's also a very popular choice, especially in the more engineer-related industry for Germans to migrate to America.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to pause this and just say, because I want to put this out there. Shylily, the other day, I was watching you play Marvel Rivals, and I made one little comment, and you agreed with me. So now I want to know if I have your blessing to draw an SFW of you with Venom. Yes or no? I will not do it if you do not say yes. That is all. Now, let me continue to stream.
Work environment for service industry isn't much better in America, but the Germans that do move to America don't work service industry. Most of them are engineers or medicine or engineered medicine. So it's still significantly better in America. It's a lot of tech. They go into tech and med related fields. Usually not medicine as popular, but tech related medicine. Like
tech does make good money
for example, how do I put this?
Yeah, I understand.
Prosthetics and stuff like that. Like the medicine industry, but still tech related. So yes, the service industry is suffering just as bad as in America, but the Germans that leave Germany to be successful elsewhere do it because they're on a higher level than service industry, and compared to Germany, America has more to offer in these higher specialized fields. Yeah, biomedical engineering, thank you, that's the word. There we go.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, my phone is dying,
So that's a big issue with Germany and its old population, is because it's not only the fact that the birth rate is kind of in the gutter, it's the fact that most people that have any amount of education to not work service industry will leave Germany. So service industry is dying out because they're old as fuck, or they're being abandoned because the young people either leave Germany or go to higher positions in Germany that skip the service industry step. It's a big issue. Like, unironically, it's a big issue.
I want to know that too.
Like, Germany's service industry will probably be down the gutter and die the fuck out in like the next 30 years.
Oh, God.
It's really bad.
Damn.
It's an actual major issue.
Oh, damn.
Like, my entire hometown where I'm from, the entire service industry in the entire town where I grew up in is entirely dead. There is no more service industry. My town where I grew up in literally became a village. We have no more service industry. We don't. It's literally dead. Every single company that relied on anything like this had to shut down or relocate. It is entirely dead.
Well, what?
All of it.
Okay, that just needs to be some sort of thing where people from, I bet there already is some little thing where people from United States of America go over there and just, help them out, if you get what I mean. But I would not be one of those people, because I do not want children. I have a twin gene, and if I were to have children, I would have twins, and I don't want fucking twins. Anyway, I wonder if they're ever gonna do that. If they're ever gonna like ship people there to help them with their low population, or are they just gonna let the Germans die? Like, is that what's gonna happen? Is it?
Paid days off. That's it. That's it. Because any cent she makes extra, she'll move up a tax bracket and she'll be taxed so much more that all of her extra work results in less pay each month. She will make less each month for more work.
Oh God.
Let that sink in.
Fuck.
Let that system sink the fuck in. Imagine getting overtime at work or getting a promotion and having more work hours each week to make less money a month. Like what?
No.
How is that legal? But it is in Germany. It's legal in Germany.
No.
It's fucked up. And lots of people have a similar issue where, yes, they have some more money each month, but would you really work an extra 62 hours for like $109 a month? Fuck no. It's not worth it. Some people would have to work so many extra hours for like barely 100 extra. Some would have to work so many extra hours for barely any extra money, so no one wants to do it. Of course not. Who the fuck wants to work another extra 60 or 70 hours for like barely $100? Like what? It's a big issue in lots of EU countries, yes, how the tax system works. It's really fucked up.
That means I'll have to end this clip soon.
Yeah, exactly. You get a pay raise and 2/3 of those are gone because of taxes. Like, how does that feel? That's fucked up.
So sure.
Your work is like, here, have the extra money. And then the government is like, anyways, only have 1/3 of the money.
Point.
Does she even get to take her extra paid time off? No. I mean, she literally uses her extra overtime pay. Okay, so the way my mom does this is she loses her overtime pay a lot because the reason she has overtime is because her workplace needs the workers. It's not because she loves her job and she loves spending extra hours at her job. It's because the people that she works for need her. They have no one else that takes care of them. They need my mom. So she gets overtime because they need her. They cannot have anything. And so she also doesn't get to actually convert her overtime to paid leave off because she can't stay away from work for longer. There's a reason she makes overtime, but if she gets a payout, she will lose money. Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, pretty messed up system.
Yeah, it's like use it or lose it, but she never gets to use it or barely gets to use it. Like each year she probably accumulates like almost 2 months of paid leave, but she only gets to use like 2 weeks of those. At most, like maximum. Absolute max. That's it.
Hell no.
What's the point of even getting it? Paperwork.
Oh God.
It's paperwork. The only reason she gets it is because on paper she doesn't make more money, so she can't be taxed more and lose more. Very hardworking mom. My mom's hardworking, but she's also caring, and I get it. The people she cares for are she cares for a handicapped facility. All of these people are either full-time care or part-time care, and those people have no one. The parents of those people that have to go there, they have to go to work as well. They have to pay bills. So they have to bring their handicapped daughter or son, who is, by the way, like 40 years old, into the facility each morning because they literally can't be left alone without potentially injuring or killing themselves or putting the apartment complex on fire.
Oh, dang.
And then they have to be taken care of and fed and diapered and washed there. But if my mom ain't there, they're understaffed, and then they don't get their asses washed or any of their body flaps washed. Lots of them are overweight or have skin flaps overlapping. Those rashes have to be cleaned every day. they'll be in pain if they don't get those rashes washed and taken care of each day.
Yep.
So, you know.
Yeah, my mom was a CNA, I get you.
So yeah, it's not necessarily elderly people. She cares for mainly handicapped people.
Yeah.
Most of them are mentally handicapped, which usually comes with a physical handicap. Like if your brain doesn't function properly, you're obviously physically impaired too. But not all of them have physical impairments. Some of them just need mental help. Like they can take care of themselves, but they're mentally not there. So they need help else they hurt themselves potentially. Because I don't understand that a coffee can be hot or water is hot or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Americans seeing Europe as a utopia, we both have issues, trust. But there is good and bad in both.
Yeah.
It depends on what is better and worse and what you'd rather live with.
Yeah. You gotta compare the good and bad and figure out which is best for you. And we'll have money, which most of us don't.
Yeah, every country has a bunch of bullshit. Germany's bullshit is probably how the population is super old because lots of young people leave because the country's work ethic and payout is very exploitative, so they can just do the same work in a random neighboring country out of the few listed and make more money while paying less. Which obviously leads to an increase of people leaving Germany because they're like, fuck this shit. And the population starts to get older and older and older and older. The country needs more and more taxes to take care of more and more elderly because no one makes money. So they have to take more money from the people who still have money.
Oh my.
To be able to pay for the people that are too old to work. So
that's so sad.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up.
Listen,